Welcome to Backyard Feeds. My name is Monks, and you cannot see my lips moving because they're not in front of the camera. You're looking at Izzy. Hey, Iz.
Sup?
What are we cooking tonight, Iz?
Something quite special and something that we've never had before, well, speaking for myself, and that is emu. There's our emu. Have you had emu before?
You talking to me or people in TV land?
You in the camera. No, you behind the camera. Monks, have you had emu before?
I don't know, actually.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're making emu burgers, and we have a special guest,
Hey, how you doing?
Echo in a place, who we will have a chat to a little bit later on and ask him what exactly he is doing here.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm sure you haven't had emu either.
No,
Is that a
never.
correct assumption?
Taking them on the journey with us, like we've never done
Yeah,
this before.
because
Come
then
with us.
if it stuffs up and it's no good,
I always thought if it stuffs up and it's no good, you just don't admit it on camera.
yeah, they tell, yo, this tastes fabulous.
Anyway,
Ingredients you can see here for our burgers today. We got tomatoes, we got some iceberg lettuce, avo for the avo fans. We got pineapple, we got beetroot, we got chilies, and obviously our bread and our emu. Okay, so the reason why we're going to chop our onion first and get it on a barbecue is just because it takes longest to cook, and we want our onions cooked well. We also, you know what? I have a helper. Might as well put him to work. Echo,
Yes.
care to join me? Tomatoes, you want to slice them up,
Yep.
and you can just leave them on the board. That's fine.
Sure.
So, Echo,
Yeah.
you popped around for dinner, and we're making you help with the cooking.
That's right.
Since we got you on camera, tell us a bit about yourself. Who is EKL?
Yeah. So I'm Echo. Known these guys for quite a while, but through our hip hop connections, I'm a b-boy. I've been breaking for 10 years.
Now, I believe in the last video, Izzy was talking about how he likes breaking stuff. What do you mean when you say that?
Maybe a little bit different.
So by breaking, I'm referring to b-boying or b-girling, which refers to the dance element of hip hop, otherwise known as breakdance.
Well, you're a bit of an international businessman of mystery, right? That's what I hear.
Well, aspiring to be.
Aspiring to be. All
Of
right.
mystery, do you work for mystery?
Do you have anywhere we can see your breakdancing online?
You'll most commonly see me at the jams. I don't really post a lot of stuff up online. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of comps on at the moment because of the whole coronavirus situation. But they'll be coming back soon when this whole thing is over. The big thing to know about breaking is that breaking will be making its formal debut in the Olympic Games in 2024.
Nice. Did you have a part to play in that at all?
More behind the scenes. I'm not going to be one of the aspiring athletes, but we're hoping to create more opportunities for our younger generation now, so that when they're older and when they've trained up, they'll be the ones to represent Australia on that big stage.
Any advice for young aspiring breakdancers? Or people that want to get into it?
Breaking is really hard.
Wow.
But-
that's some depressing news there. For anyone that wants to do it, it's hard.
There's a silver lining, but with hard work and determination, that's what'll get you over the line. That's what it takes to become a winner in breaking. That's what it takes to be dedicated at your craft, and if you can achieve it, it's a lot of fun.
How's breaking been for you? Like during COVID, has there been, I guess, in the b-boy community, b-girl community, has there been, have you been seeing a lot of creativity of, I guess, people expressing themselves and still somewhat jamming, obviously not with each other, but doing videos and that? What's that been like?
Yeah, it's a good question. Because of this whole situation, we're not able to gather for our usual practice sessions. But yeah, there have been some creative things happening around the world. Mainly for the first time, online competitions happening. And with online competitions, you're actually able to have entrants from all over the world, not just your locals attending the same jam.
Wow.
So it really ups the level.
Let's get our onion onto the barbie, let it do its thing. Okay, and the other reason why we want to prep everything and not get to our emu yet is the emu. It's kind of they say it's got similar to beef, but at the same time, like it being a red meat, but it's bird. But at the same time, you don't want to cook it too long; it'll go too tough.
So did you just say that emu, even though it's kind of like a massive chicken, it's a red meat?
Uh-huh.
Well, what do you know?
There you go. And if you don't know, now you know, homie.
The more you know.
The more you know. Okay, so we got Echo chopping them tomatoes. That's good there for our burgers later. We ain't got to worry about that for now. Thank you, Echo, for doing that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So you're like one of those dudes that worked at some unnamed fast food place when you were a teenager, and when someone asked for extra pickles, you put as many on there as you could, and then tightly wrap that paper around there.
You know what? If that's what I wanted extra for and they did that, I'd be a happy customer.
Actually, we did that once. I was
Yeah.
back in high school. I was working in some unnamed drive-through burger and fries place. Someone asked for extra pickles. Mate, we gave them as extra as we could.
Where were you working?
Some unnamed burger and fries
Oh,
place.
some unnamed. Sorry, what was the name? You won't betray the company?
Mate, I've tried to shoot like little joke videos around their premises before. They weren't too happy about it. I'd rather be able to keep this video up online. You go so much so.
So you don't make friends with salad.
It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared.
Yes. We come from a people that do not waste food. We only use what we need, and we only need what we use.
And here's 35 tomatoes. And here is our lovely emu. It's a nice bit of meat there. We're going to cut this in half. That's a nice bit of meat. Now we're going to see how many pieces we can get by filleting this. So the reason we want to do that is one, so it's easy to cook. That's the main reason, really.
The thing with emu is
Yeah.
it can get tough pretty quickly if you overcook it. So we want to be careful about not overcooking it. And we'll
That's a better sort of slice in it.
yeah, it's nice. I think everyone has had a steak sandwich back in the day that was just a little too tough to eat.
The one that almost break your jaw off.
So we don't want to run that risk with our burgers. We're going to do some nice thin
We'll see
minute
if we can
steaks
get
for our emu.
3 out of it. Okay, let's see how many we can get out of this sucker. This end looks a little bit thicker. And we should be able to get one more out of this. So we got these ready. Let's see how many we actually got. Yeah, we got 6 bits out of those. That's pretty good. Okay, time for a switcheroo. We'll get our onion off. It's done. Whoops. You didn't see that, did you?
You can edit it out.
It's for the animal. No, it's for the animals. That's what we're all about. The animals here.
Nature's tribute.
Eating them.
Eating them. Yeah. Well, and you know, 3 cats, a bunny rabbit. Cool. I'm going to put this pineapple on. While I do that, do you mind cutting these buns and passing to me, and we'll get them on.
No problem.
Got our bread rolls there. Thank you, Echo.
Okay.
All right. We've got to keep an eye on those because they're going to cook real quick. We want to only flip these once, so we've got to keep an eye on everything and make sure nothing burns. Wow. These are done. They look good, man. That was quick. We're going to let them rest. Let's give it a go. Let's see how this actually tastes. 3 little strips, one for me and one for each of my friends. There you are, sir.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Here we go.
It's juicy.
Right, it's a bird. Does it taste like a bird to you?
Tastes like halfway between a duck and a beef.
Right, a duck and a beef.
Duck and a
Duck
beef.
and beef.
Yeah, you guys had a beef before?
I heard
beef.
Cannabis had one with LL Cool J.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, so far so good. Emu it's nice. Not a cheap meat, but it's beautiful. So go and get some. Well, we were going to make this exciting for you guys. We really wanted to, we've got a fire, we've got a b-boy. We wanted to combine the fire with the b-boy and have him doing air flares or something while there's fire tied to his feet, but he won't do it because he's wearing thongs.
And you've told everyone here that you're a break dancer. You know, show us some moves, mate.
Yeah, all right.
I knew it wouldn't take too much convincing.
Why so hesitant?
As has been pointed out, I'm in thongs.
Well, that's a true. For those of you out there, real b-boys, b-boy even in thongs.
And this ground is concrete.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your excuses. I want to see your moves.
I want to see your head spin.
Very nice, very nice. I feel like that sort of stuff isn't supposed to be done on cement, but thank you anyway.
Yeah, my soul's hurt.
Yeah, I could hear your skin being left behind, mate.
Very good.
How are we going on these?
We are getting there.
You know what? Now that we've tasted the emu, you guys have a good idea of what sort of sauce you might like to put on there if you were going to sauce it?
I'm a fan of chili, so I go chili with everything. What about you?
Now that I've tasted it, I reckon a bit of barbecue sauce would go nice.
Yeah, barbecue.
It's the weirdest way that I've ever seen anyone cut open an avocado.
And I would never do that, but you know what? I'm doing it how I want to do it. And I would have put it on the bottom bun, except I forgot.
Is that how you crack open your eggs as well? You just slice the top off. And
Slice the top off and away you go. Yeah. Pepper on these. Some more salt on top.
Verdict? Have an avo. And have an emu too.
It's good.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Happy days. We'll catch you next time.